Man, I was feeling kind of like gross from yesterday still, but like I booted up this game and I automatically started feeling so much better. Hell yeah. Hi, welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Specifically A4. Last time we finished Turnabout Corner. Alita Tiala, guilty AF. Waki can do better. He will do better. They're gonna get that bullet taken care of. He's gonna be okay. The Kitakis are gonna move away from the crime business. They're gonna do pie business. They're opening a bakery. So exciting. Love to see that. We will be patronizing it in my mind. And then today we're starting what is a very divisive case. Some people like this one and some people really don't. I love this one. I think that there's so much to unpack in this one. I'm excited. Also, since it's been a while, this is just me reminding everybody, first of all, hi. Second of all, I do have links in my bio for places to donate still. The stuff that's going on in Gaza has now spread outside of just Gaza, into the West Bank, Lebanon, Yemen, like, many places. Let's try to donate, and if you can't donate, let's try to talk about it. It's a rough time out there right now. And I think a lot of us are feeling pretty gross spiritually. It's okay to take breaks. Let's not give up. I'm saying this as much to myself as I am to all of you. Future me, if you're watching this and you're still alive, thank you. You're doing it. Thank you. Yeah, so let's get into this. I'm so excited! Yeah, guys! Yay! Yay, Turnabout Serenade, yay! Let's rock! We love you! Ah! Rock on, everyone. The party's not over yet. Perfect timing. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Governor's Guilty as Charged tour. Oh, this is the announcement. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. 本日の公演 Makoto ni arigato. Like, yeah, okay. I know. There's the fucking announcement. Whoa, that art in the middle, though? Ayo? What is that? I'm trying to make sense of, like, what's in that design. It's obviously bars. I'm gonna zoom into that. Hold on. No. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well. Anyway. This is so cool! Us at a Governor's concert? Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Governor's putting the sick back in me. You sick! I love you, Apollo. I love you so much. Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off? They're hard to get a hold of, you know? When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. I think about this all the time. I'm like, what? Why? Are you just being an ass? Or like, are you struggling for money? Or like, what? I'm so curious. Anyway. Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gaviner's show. Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name?
Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. Tee. She's so funny. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock.
God awful, maybe.
I love this case. Why do people hate this case?
I know why. Whatever. Dumb reasons.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gaviner's albums and 15 concert videos.
That was quite a bit of impulse shopping.
I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance.
For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here? At a Gaviner's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool, and I'm kind of envious. Be normal. Be normal challenge. We're teetering on the edge. Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy. Hi! Oh my god, hi! Oops. His clavicle is so intense. I forget if I've said that before. His like collarbone and clavicle are so intense. Apollo's so strong for not wanting to bite it. Ah, you made it.
Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets.
And the invoice you sent along with them.
You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin.
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself.
La Miroir singing, right? The siren of the ballad?
Oh yeah. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. How do I voice you? I guess it doesn't matter too much. La Miroir says, you praise me too highly. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Ah, allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Letousse, La Miroir's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. It is a great honor for us to be here, and a great honor for La Miroir to be heard in this country.
Hi, Tetra!
日本語で話してもいい？冗談で。That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful.
ちょっと日本語で話させて。ちょっと冗談で。この言語全くわからないから、日本語がわかる人にはこれめっちゃ面白いかなと思う。これは、実は誰かの母親です。で、知らない人には知らないけど、知ってる人は知ってるよね。ちょっと似てるよね。 Ooh, it's La Miroir! I'm actually meeting
La
La Miroir!
Miroir, mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist.
確かにゼルダの伝説に似てるよね。この文字が。
Lamiroir says, "We have long looked forward to this joint performance." Ah, Lamiroir, your voice. It is art.
ありがとうございます。そのことないですよ。
Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. Oh, child. I've seen this kid somewhere before.
He plays piano at all of Lamiroir's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist.
Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. The dig at her father for no reason. Allow me to introduce Machi Tobae. He is blind. This is why he never strays far from Lamiroir. They are always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale.
Lamiroir's so, what's the word? Exotic!
That's not the word we want to use.
And mysterious!
She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing music.
Huh?
She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm.
Sights into song? That's so poetic!
She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait!
And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Governor's hard rock a little rest. Lamiroir, the stage is yours.
かしこまりました。すぐ行きます。
The band members will not play during Lamiroir's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones and Lamiroir's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course.
Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know?
I should have learned to play the guitar.
Aww.
There's not much romance in chords of steel.
Aww.
Shall we hit the stage then?
Good luck, Mr. Gavin!
Take care your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah?
Hi, Eric. Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly!
But I want to look at all the stuff in that dressing room! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Orange! Orange! There he is! Orange Clavier! I'm so glad I didn't get rid of you. Orange man. Orange. The only orange man that's okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Let him cook! Wait, my favorite part's coming up. God, he's a loser. I love him so much. I fear I love him so much, guys. That's my guy. I love him. He's a loser. they're loser for loser.
Wow, wasn't Lamiroir amazing? I even cried a little.
I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar.
Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production!
What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was.
Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero!
I'm not sure I'd call that art.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room! There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show!
How many breaks does this band need?
Dude, let them rest when they need to, Apollo.
Jesus. Uh-oh. Reason number one that this is a good case to me is that we get to see Clavier's true colors. Clavier thus far has seemed very, like, cool and, like, collected, and he's kind of charming and silly. Except, like, when he started to lose the case, at one point he had a little bit of a oop moment. Actually, this man is neurotic. I fear this man is mentally ill. And I love him for it. Good for him. Anyway. I love that he doesn't say hell. I think they should let him say hell, but I'll read the line as is. Fraulein. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I've asked the man in charge. I play new rock, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible.
He seems upset.
Apollo Justice! Were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it.
So much for risking your life for art.
The guitar serenade is ruined! Ruined! He's an artiste, guys.
Well, let's try to talk to him at least.
I'm not sure that's the best move right now. Well, let's look around the room first. This has caught my eye.
That guitar! That's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger.
I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. He really said ACAB.
Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it.
Yo, shit, he is crashing out. Yeah. Ah, the fickleness of youth.
You should dye your hair badger red too.
I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much.
Ugh, the stubbornness of age.
What's a police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on. With the police.
Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band.
But that's just silly. Who'd name a band the Police? Yeah, that's a good bit. That speaker looks familiar.
Oh?
Yeah, like the one for the PA system back in school.
Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too.
That's right, she's still in junior high. I feel old. Shut up, Apollo. I'm literally like 10 years older than you. More than. A police uniform hangs on the stand here.
Ooh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along.
It's okay, you don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd.
Really? You think so? I guess you're right.
Now I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. You are a meanie, I fear. This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains.
The Gaviners are into chains. It's part of their image. They're like Kingdom Hearts characters.
Huh, no kidding.
Ever since they used chains on the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up.
They're really into the whole police thing, aren't they?
It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on.
They don't have to turn on the red light. Someone drew the Gaviner's mark in lipstick here.
Lipstick? I'd like to wear lipstick someday.
Oh? You don't use lips... Let me try that again. You don't use lipstick yet, Trucy?
Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says.
You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid.
Ooh, a cruiser guitar! They sold these to commemorate 5 years of the band.
Rocking it hard under the speed limit.
There's a cruiser bass and a cruiser drum set and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle.
I'm not so sure about that last one.
It's for blowing the whistle on criminals.
I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. I don't know, sometimes I wish I had one. Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there?
Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what you did, and we'll let you eat that stew.
That's just meat.
It gets worse. See, if the bad guy confesses, they say, okay, eat it. If you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like, you don't know which ones are the real bad guys.
I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy.
Look, it's a postcard of La Miroir.
What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen this before.
It must be her native tongue, Borginian.
Right? Borginian? Hold on. Boruginia? Boruginia? I don't remember how they write it. It's not a real place. But now it's bothering me that I can't remember. Hold on, I'm looking it up. I think it's this. No. Okay, Borginia. Okay, yeah. So it's with a soft G. Borginian, huh? Oh, cool. Those are nice gloves. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry around hot pots or something?
They are a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I love that that was her first thought, though. Hi! Oh, now he's smiling! We made him feel better. Hi! Her forehead. Yeah? Understand that I am not Prosecutor Gavin now. I am lead vocal of the Gaviners. That badge sings a different song on a different stage. Right. I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind some... Whoa! Okay! Hey! Guys? I have to sit with this for a second. The connotations, oh my god, okay. I'll be thinking about that for a little while. What are those postcards there, Prosecutor Gavin? La Miroirs, you mean? It's part of her PR campaign. I received a stack. You can have one if you'd like. That's good to hear. Trucy already swiped one, is why.
But I... What's the big idea? Making me look like a criminal? It was a collaboration. I've always wanted to do a collaboration.
Usually, a collaboration is for creating, not stealing. Let the kid dream. Oh my god. Guys, I've never done those dialogues before. I feel ill, actually. Hey, why do we have to word it like this?
You mean the guitar? That wasn't part of the act?
Part of the act? Who'd burn up a guitar on purpose?
But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn all my love away, all away.
Wait, you think the audience thought it was? Sounds like he got lucky.
They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did.
He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. See, that's what I'm saying with the 20% thing.
Try saying that to Mr. Gavin.
Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken.
Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't La Miroir's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin?
Ah, yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody.
You know, I was surprised she could sing in English.
I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and La Miroir.
Yippee! Thanks so much!
All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements. Awesome. Almost time for the third act of the night.
Oh, there's more?
Yes, La Miroir's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it.
Woohoo! Ready, Apollo?
I think I'll pass. I like the bit with La Miroir, but the rest could use a volume knob turned way down.
Apollo, you're getting old.
Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Yes, it does, I fear.
Well, I'm going.
At the old folks' rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. Aww. God, I'm thinking about, oh my god, guys, I fear I'm having a lot of thoughts. I'm fine. Yes, God, Karma, I was waiting for your response.
Hey, it's you, that right kid.
Detective Sky. I'll let that right kid business pass.
Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder.
That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me, in charge of security in this pit?
Security? Did something happen?
There's no knowing what that glamorous fop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star?
He is a big rock star.
Hey! You listening to me?
So, where's this door here lead to?
This one? That's La Miroir's dressing room.
Sorry. I gotta be so honest. I should have rescheduled that booster appointment yesterday because my IBS was acting up, and I woke up with it acting up, and I still went through with the booster appointment. It made my IBS worse. My stomach is like a balloon. It feels really bad. But I'm here. I wanted to do this so bad today. Looking forward to it all day.
Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snackoos in your face.
Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? Emma? Okay. I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. Ow! She snackooed me. Oh, okay, she says the same thing every time. Alright. Even this? Okay. God, I love her version of this theme. Hey, there's something here, by the way, girl. What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? Oh, she does not care. Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Girl, you're on security! Wake up! Maybe La Miroir's bodyguard dropped it? Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen?
If you think you're gonna pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling on and on about whatever, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
At least I got her to stop munching. What's that odd-looking doll doing there? Okay, you...
Oh, that's the blue
Badger. Could you try either talking or munching, but not both? She snackooed me. Serves me right for going out of my way. Sorry, I don't speak snackoos. Emma's not paid enough to care, I think. So this is Lamiroir's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... What was that? Was that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way. Emma! Lamiroir! Lamiroir! It's not locked. I'm going in. Emma, you are so crazy for that. That's scary. I didn't know that was going to happen when I examined that. Oh. Oh, there's the poster again. What is happening in it? Oh, there's bullet holes in the wall, I fear. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh! Ah! It's Lamiroir's manager, Mr. What's his name? Latousse! Oh no, hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me, I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything, I'll be right back. Damn. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive. Mr. Latousse, can you hear me? Shot. I was shot. Who? Who shot you? I don't know. Ask. Ask? Ask what? Ask witness. Witness? There was a witness? Who? Cold. So cold. Witness. You're cold. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latousse. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness... Siren? How can a siren witness anything? Mr. Latousse! Yipes! Emma! What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could have sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been canceled. Backup's on its way. Is Mr. Latousse? He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. You guys should have done first aid. She should have stayed in the room and done first aid. Romain Latousse. Shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren. Whatever that means. Oh. Oh. Hey guys, I gotta be so real. He looks really good in this HD. Hey guys, I gotta be so honest. He looks good in this HD. Holy. Okay. What voice am I gonna give this guy? Sud, dude. Maybe like that. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. His hair is outrageous, but his face looks good in the HD. Good work, Darian. I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim. Later. It's investigation time then, yeah, Fraulein Detective? I don't need some rock and rolling prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this. Ooh, a gag order! No word gets out other than that Mr. Latousse is dead. No word of the cause of death or the murder. Tell no one, not even Lamiroir. Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this forehead. Yours too, Fraulein. On that? An investigation request?
Why just us?
You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Prosecutor Gavin's investigation request signed with great reluctance is so funny. Dude, his shark onesie fucks severely. I'm obsessed with that onesie. I really wish I had that. Right, well, get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Fraulein detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. He's like, yeah, I caused it. He's like, I may know why. I love him. I love sharks. Sharks are so cool. Having a shark onesie is like the dream. What was it? The Katy Perry had the like inflatable shark dancers. Would have loved to have been one of them. I don't even like Katy Perry, but I would have loved to have been one of those. Just to wear the shark costume. There was last summer, I guess it was. I went to one of my professors during grad school, like my first semester, first class. She taught a class over the summer, and a bunch of my friends were taking it, so I stopped by to just hang out. Because she's cool, and you're allowed to do that. Left shark, yeah, I wish that were me. And so she has this like handmade orca costume that she uses as like a demonstration for something, and so she was like, does anyone want to volunteer like to get it? And I shot my hand up in the air. I'm like, I'm literally never here, please let this happen, this is my dream. And then she's like, okay. And there's a great picture of her and I where I'm in the orca costume that she made, and yeah, she's the coolest. Love her to death. Wish she was my mom. Anyway, we were all questioned as witnesses, and now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, all right. Our way. I knew it my way.
Somehow, I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon.
I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon.
This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case.
I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is.
Something the matter?
No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latusse's last words. The witnesses, siren. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Alright, first, I want this.
What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone.
Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset.
What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latousse might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards?
I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on.
That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot.
Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band?
Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Governor's mascot too.
Huh, go figure.
I hear those things fly off the shelves.
I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. That's the Governor's dressing room. The crime scene was Lemuar's dressing room. Next door.
Never know where clues might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint.
After you, Trucy, P.I. Vending machine.
I'm thirsty, Apollo.
Want something to drink?
How about this one? A Steel Samurai soda.
Now in a real steel flavor.
Huh?
Here, my treat.
Hey, this isn't enough change.
The machines outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. He's just like me, for real. Me walking around Japan trying to find the best deals in a vending machine is so me. That's peak me. A concert poster for the Guilty as Charged tour.
I love that name. Guilty as Charged.
Seems kind of negative to me.
Well, why don't we do the opposite? Magician Trucy presents the Innocent as Charged tour.
It kind of loses its impact, doesn't it? ¿Qué es este? Looks like an instrument case. A big instrument case.
There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these.
Huh? Well, what kind?
The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion.
So it's the girl who's miraculous, not the escape?
So picky.
Oh, okay, we can't examine the wires? That's stupid. La Miroir's dressing room.
The scene of the crime.
We're not supposed to go in there.
But aren't we involved? Aren't we duty-bound to investigate?
Sadly, no. Though the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. Alright, then let's fucking do it. Oops, wrong button. I want in.
No, NCO. I figured you'd come.
You have to let us investigate the scene, please.
You're attorneys, no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client?
Latouche did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count?
Glare at me all you want, you'll get no snacks from me. Please! Think of poor La Miroir. Oh, well, I suppose. You did find the body with me.
Great, let's get to it.
Right!
Just
try not to touch anything.
She's letting us look, and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Okay. Bullet holes. Crop circles in the carpet, sinking, feeling. I bet Apollo would love Imogen Heap. No? I think he would. I think that, like, Clavier and Apollo could bond over that. Refuse to believe Trucy is older than me. That just shows how young you are, dude. Are these
bullet holes?
Looks like it. There are two here in the wall.
From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch! That sounds painful!
No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. We'll ask her later. Ooh, there's something on the floor, but hold on. We have to get the ladder. Huh, another ladder.
Actually, it's technically a stepladder.
Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination.
I'm less worried about the stepladder and more worried about why it's there.
Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling?
I still say it's a stepladder.
She's right. She's right, I fear. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder.
That's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up.
Yes, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical.
I love him.
It made it hard to hear Mr. Latouche's last words.
Ooh, what a pretty brooch! Oh, Emma! You're not going to say, "Can I have it, please," are you? Oh! Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. She's like, you need to be 10 years older for that to work.
Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma.
It's not about the envy, it's about tampering with evidence.
Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution.
You need to learn to respect your elders a little.
Something seems so familiar about that brooch. I love the big sister energy that Emma has with Apollo sometimes. Trucy's still after that brooch, clearly.
No way! If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg.
Leave it to Mr. Right. I should be concerned about Trucy's future, but I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. Brooch? I don't know. Okay, well, vent. They vented.
What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right?
When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had the way out. And that air vent is one possibility.
But it's much too small.
Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy.
I didn't do it! I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you.
I know. Of course I don't think you did it.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo.
Hey, what have I done? Those staring at me with those big ol' eyes. There's another Governor's poster here.
I'm just about sick of saying those, personally. Maybe I'll tear it down.
No tampering with the crime scene, Emma.
Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds.
Don't look at me! That's funny.
Apollo! Look at that thing! It's huge! That's a TV!
Yeah, a wide flat screen TV. I want one of those.
You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior.
Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was, then dream.
I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law.
Great, just stomp on my dreams, why don't you? That's okay, Apollo. You just have to get a rich boyfriend. Oh, wait. What the fuck is this? What's this poster?
Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed.
Legal Eagles is a YouTube channel, no? That's really funny.
Looks like a poster for a different show.
One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Fruit.
Ooh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know, but still, I yearn.
She's so funny.
Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. Right.
Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better.
But she tempted me. She's a temptress.
Please grow up. I hate that word, by the way. Temptress. I was once called that by a man. For literally no good reason. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant.
I'm not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh. Ah! The flower fell off!
What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma?
It's fine. I'll just put it back, see?
How scientific. The children yearn. Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room.
You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Virginian? All I know is they sure don't make for much of a clue.
Oh, I was looking at the guitar case, but okay. Yeah, I can get into that story another time. Not during this game, though. This isn't a good game for getting into stories like that. Look at all these presents.
Look at all these presents.
La Miroir sure is popular.
Ooh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. Oh, I'm never having a birthday party again.
Is this a hair thing? This is one of those, things, right? At the barber's.
A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours?
No thanks.
Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know?
Tiny window.
Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that.
It's barely big enough for me to get my head through.
Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible.
Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible.
You could peek into the room through it, though, you know.
Okay, so I guess this is... Well, here's revolver. Whatever.
That's a body, isn't it?
Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look.
Ah! Go ahead, Apollo. You first.
Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really.
Will you two stop bickering and get over here?
She's munching on snackoos again. Hope she's not too annoyed. Oof. Alright, well, that's probably how he died. Ooh, your hand is clenched. Okay.
Apollo, look at this hand!
He's holding something. Oh. Hey.
Oh. Hey, no touching.
You can throw all the snacks at me you like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're going to run out of them.
You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. Ah! See there? He's holding something! What's this?
A keyring?
You think it might belong to the killer?
Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. And what unusual keys. I forgot what they looked like. This could be a vital clue. I forgot it looked like that. I love him. Oh my god. The body was holding a keyring.
I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something.
It doesn't look like the kind that Mr. Latouche would use. So the question is, whose keyring is it?
Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo.
Practically! I'm glad it brings them so much joy to mock me. Wait. Okay, I guess this is just this.
Ah! Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about, red stuff than I do. Yep.
Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? It's a message. It was, at some point. Boop! Sorry. I'm sorry. That's rude. This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver.
That's right. A big 45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those.
Why are you giving me
that look? I didn't do it.
I didn't.
Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened.
I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo.
Hey, what have I done?
Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right?
Suspicious. Alright, let's talk.
Mr. Romain Latouche, wasn't it? He was Lamiroir's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course.
One person?
Who?
Lamiroir. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from...
What are you talking about?
Hey, it was Emma's idea.
I said nothing.
Always with the snacks.
He's a big man. Or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him.
Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. We've sent a request to the Virginian Embassy for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do?
That's true. It was us who found the body.
What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert.
Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this.
Well, we know the crime took place during the concert.
And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone.
What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room?
That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. Interesting.
You always carry that around, do you? Just like Mr. Right.
Huh?
It's good to never let yourself forget who you are. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Aww. Come to think of it, why do I carry this around? Though I suppose that's one compliment it's got me.
Oh, I love their friendship, guys. Sorry, I can't comment on anything not scientifically relevant. I am a forensic scientist, after all.
A self-styled one, at least.
Blah, blah, blah.
Really? You signed this too, though, right? Okay. How about this? Okay.
Can't you fingerprint that?
So this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy.
It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd.
What's odd?
No, nothing. Hey, no fair! Tell us! It's just something about this revolver seems strange.
Strange?
Oh.
You have more to say? Do tell.
What do you think about this revolver?
Well, it's pretty big and heavy.
That's right. It's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such a close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy, just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites.
And that's not a problem?
I'm not paying. There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter.
Strain?
Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too! Yet the killer used this revolver, and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting.
Used to shooting a high-caliber weapon?
Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is.
I guess you're right.
I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved has to wait till the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back?
Huh? Oh, actually, we have to.
Great. Thanks.
Ugh, sorry. She left.
What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait.
Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate?
Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go.
Huh? Go?
Time's a wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine.
Of course it will. Let's go.
You guys are so silly. You need to watch one of you go and one of you stay. Idiots. Hold on, I'm gonna save.
Hi,
Yeah, you missed a little bit, but we've still got like I think half of the investigation left. Oop. Oh!
Ah! Who's there? Okay, bye. We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly! Whoever that was, he sure looked suspicious. Well, let's go here. Oop. Yay! Oh my god, neurotic Clavier, you are everything to me. You are so important to me. Oh. Frames. Don't drop. Not during Clav's case, come on. Fraulein. What is it with today? Problem after problem, Achtung. You ain't kidding. It's the two leading members of the Gaviters, Apollo! Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar. They're so cool! I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I'd bet. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of that song wrong? How? And what was all that tinny playing of yours? Who are you calling tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over. This is hardly the time. What are you two doing here? Hiya. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Hold on just a second. Can I just do something really fast? Can I just show this really fast? I didn't make this. But whoever did is real. Is real and true. Oh my god, forehead's high. Today has been nothing but problems. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Anyway. Your Honor, that statement is accurate. It's way too accurate. It's literally what he does. He's so angry, and then Apollo shows up and he goes, "Hi. Oh my god. What are you doing here? Fancy meeting you here." They're crazy. Crazy. I need to see Clavier Juju on that beat, Mr. President. What does that mean? What does that mean? What did I just say? Sorry. Wait, you were what? Listen. You need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescent. Right. Anything else? What did he just call him? Detective? Ah, greetings. God, his hair is so stupid. Darian Crescent, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello. That will make a fine addition to my soundboard, thank you. What does that mean? You have to tell me what that means. I'm scared to look it up. Criminal Affairs? Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gaviners, do you? Something tells me that's about to be remedied. Yay. Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work the lights and such. Why don't they use a stepladder? It's just a dumb meme. What does that mean? What does it mean? What does the meme mean?
I prefer stepladders, really. Is that so wrong?
Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer stepladders?
They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders.
I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. That's... What's going on? What are we even talking about in this stream anywhere? Now that's a big instrument case.
That's a case for a contrabass, I think.
You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet.
It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument.
You could fit 5 truces in there, I bet.
Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that. What a big stage! It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar.
The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert.
I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday.
Just hold back on the lights, for my eyes' sake, please.
You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights.
You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic.
What's this?
How? Oh, I guess that's part of the piano. Alright, fine, you're gonna make me look up this fucking meme. What does it mean? Guys. I'm looking it up. What the fuck are you kids up to these days, actually, for real? What? Okay, whatever.
Wow, that piano looks much bigger close up. Machi played so beautifully.
Yeah, like a real pianist.
That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Machi a pianist? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy.
Your Honor, I'll have you know I'm a grown-ass man. Suspicious. Suspicious. Anyway, I love that she roasted Phoenix here. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. He might cry. No, he'd probably find it funny, actually. Alright, que es este? Look at all those electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with the sound.
Why guess when we can fiddle? Let's see here.
Don't touch that.
A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says.
Okay. They should require parental testing, clearly. Yeah, Apollo, on that one, you and I are... Okay. Let's... Hi, oh my god, hi! Trucy is Phoenix's daughter? You've missed a lot, huh? Yeah, that's Phoenix's daughter. About the crime? Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see. Ari, yeah, she's his daughter.
Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case.
Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latouche than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less.
Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll leave that to Fraulein, Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes.
They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found.
No worries, Tetra. Yeah, no worries, Ari. That is very shocking when you learn that.
I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners?
It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. Guys, I really need them to get married. I need them to get married so bad. Guys, I fear that they're so important to me. They make me want to cry.
The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo.
America's made up by the— Dude, I fucking wish.
Each member is connected to the police somehow.
The police?
The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion.
Okay.
They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years hard time for love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. Mind you, this is a group where Clavier writes the lyrics. My boyfriend is the I see you, bisexual young man. I see you.
Oh my god. I can't.
The list of hits goes on and on.
She's just like me for real. I will, if I like an artist enough, I will memorize their discography, unfortunately. This here is my right-hand man, Darian Crescent. I make the melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy here is a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk. Just like today. I hope murder would be a more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today? A disaster! I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed a cue.
The missed cue. They were arguing about that before.
Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. I don't know how to feel about Apollo and Clavier. Karma, don't worry, you'll get there. The missed cue.
What's this missed cue you keep talking about?
You heard it, didn't you? From the audience?
Actually, I didn't notice anything.
See? No amateur is gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this.
What's that?
A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder?
Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. Use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out! So, there's... Okay. So there's the main guitar, there's rhythmic electric, and then there's bass, and then piano and drums. Okay.
Wow, neat! So could you say hear only the drum part?
Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen. Wait. Oh my god, just imagining Clavier getting Apollo to be their sound mixer guy and they have little dates. Ah! Ari! You get it. Dude. Ari, you understand my mind so well. I literally have a fic idea that I've been kind of like letting brew. I'm letting it brew, you know, letting it ferment, if you will. Of like Trucy and Clavier decide to do like a joint concert, and then Apollo gets roped into being like Trucy's assistant, the lovely assistant. And so he has to hear Clavier's music over and over again, and he starts to like it, and he's like, no, fuck, like, no! And like, he realizes that Clavier is actually pretty cool, and he's like, no! Yeah. Ari, have you played, Ace Attorney 6? 5 and 6? There it is. Now listen. Oh. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it. Listen again, closely. I could hear it. But I do know what I'm listening for. Yeah, there's something offbeat.
Ah! The timing's a little off, isn't it?
You see? There, right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point! We'll never stamp out crime until we're perfect. Perfect! Guys. That's okay, Ari, I'm eventually gonna stream them, and then when I do, you'll be able to read my fic. I have already several published. Clavier Gavin, you are so fascinating. Oh my god. Here he goes again. Right. Amateur, you will prove my point. Huh? Me? You will find the miscue. You will tell us which instrument, which part, is the guilty party. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with L and up and L down to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with L left and L right. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo! I guess. I'll admit it, this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Yes, I know. Actually, I already know. Okay, thank you. Okay, got it. Once you've found the guilty party, press X to point it out. Time to rock. Okay. Porky Nose. Is this gonna be a friendly or a spicy one that I can't read for 3 years? The one that I just mentioned? Family friendly. Probably. I never know. I let them guide me. I'm gonna be so real. I let them guide me. Most of the time that it ends in, like, family friendly. But he said it looked fun. Ari, you get it. You get it. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Let's turn down. Okay, hold on. Turn you down. I don't think it's piano or drums. But actually keep drums up a little bit. Here. Nope. Whoa. Hold on. Go down. You bitch! You suck. This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Oh! It was you, Darian! Oh, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah, well, that's all you have to say. That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time.
It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad.
We got evidence. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty love? He's so angry. Hey, have you seen a badge? Have foreheads? Yeah. Understand that I am not prosecuted. Oh yeah, he said this before. That badge sings a different song on a different stage. Right. This makes me crazy. Okay, no, we already looked at this. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Even I can only take so much in one day. Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of these cool stoic types. The sort that never complains. How wrong I was. He's neurotic as fuck, and the fact that he was like, we have to be perfect. Oh, Clavier Gavin, I wish I knew your upbringing. Oh my god, I'm going feral! Me too! I'm going feral! I wrote these lyrics, you know? Though it was Lamuar who gave them life.
Wow, that's beautiful!
Ugh, maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday. This case makes me crazy! Oh, and you're choosing now to drop frames, OBS? Homophobic. Homophobic. Holy. Holy, I have goosebumps. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. That. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. That's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it. Javier and Soichi, straight perfectionists. Soichi who? I just think of his brother, because his brother was also... Dude, we can't. I'll save it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it.
Apollo! How can you make that I knew it face? This is the keyring that was...
Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway. So where did you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like, he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life. What? The victim? You mean Mr. Latouche had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over?
Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today.
Emma was right about the fop. I'll give her that.
Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today.
Yeah, talk it out. Soichi Kiruma, I don't know who that is. I really don't think that's...
Tell us! And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now. She's like, therapy session!
Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein? That's so funny. Okay. He's so angry. Alright. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? Ari? He's so neurodivergent, he has to have daddy issues. I think he has mommy and daddy issues, to be honest. I think he's got the whole family. I think he's got mommy issues, I think he's got daddy issues, and he obviously has brother issues. The perfect combination. Crazy. Crazy.
And something about your guitar case being busted?
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times.
It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. The keyring? It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case.
Wait, so this keyring?
It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared? There's an innuendo here about guitar cases and busting, but I'm not gonna make it. You missed Flaming Guitar earlier. That one was good. I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one. Up in flames. And right on stage, too.
I actually thought that was part of the show.
Crazy. I have been waiting, like, ages to stream this game for this. Him just going, crazy. Yeah. Crazy. To top it off, Mr. Latusse's life was taken. Did he play the guitar while it was on fire? Maybe a little bit. Nobody told me about days like these. Nice. Strange days indeed. Nice. The kids won't get that one. You think? What's wrong, Trucy?
Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring got stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Latousse dies.
Yes, and?
Could it all really be just a coincidence?
Coincidence? Meaning? Darian, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned.
You are thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein?
I am.
What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
Well, yeah, I noticed. You know, something was bugging me, too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Nuh-uh, I'm on the other side of the screen and I know everything. Huh? No, give her forehead a chance. Let's see our evidence of the connection. Shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto. Don't worry, buddy.
Come on! Let's see it! What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
I would think it is the song itself, right? Because the song, like, how do you say? The song, like, predicted all this. The keys, and then the bullet. It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet? The guitar serenade? What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it is a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song.
What? No way.
Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading this lyrics sheet.
First, the keyring was stolen.
And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys, my heart held onto so tight. This is a heart holding keys.
And next, his guitar burst into flame.
Burning on in my heart. Fire burning my love, burn my love away.
And then, Mr. Latousse was killed.
Like a bullet of love. Fire take my life away. But that's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
So everything that happened today here, this song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital. And quite annoying, Fraulein. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime? Clavier? Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The killer's a crazy stan. Yeah, like a Sesong fan. Wouldn't that be crazy? There's definitely fics about that kind of idea, though. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident. Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics? That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm gonna go get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Virginian embassy about this Mr. Latouche. Ah, right. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Yeah, this case is good. People who hate on it, I'm like, okay. Okay, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Because they didn't hurt you as much as Clavier's been hurt in his life, and it's about him right now. A foreign national, Mr. Latouche was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all this. But, oh. Whoa, it proceeded without me. But they did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves. Yeah? Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lamuar to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lamuar is now? Oh, I had her go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Machi Tobaye, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing. The governor's dressing room. Got it. Bye! Love you, bye! Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh! Ah! Who's there? There he goes. There he goes again. He's just like me for real. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy.
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he is a friend of yours.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser. Gavin's room.
Ah! Lamuar!
What? What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died. Lamuar, you speak? I mean, you speak English?
Ah, yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Virginia, but I am not Virginian by birth.
But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter?
Ah, that, yes. Well, it was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
Then your pianist is also?
No, Machi Tobaye is Virginian. He does not speak English. Now, please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he...
Actually, Mr. Latouche was... Trucy! Huh? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. But Mr. Latouche is Lamuar's manager! That's not fair to her! I mean, isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd expect.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling.
I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course, I am always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamuar. 日本語しか喋れない人
What is it, Machi?
この人誰日本語で喋ったらわかるかな What?
But you'd be alone. 一人でもいいよ。
What seems to be the problem?
Machi, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air.
My brother in Christ is speaking wingings. Yeah, the wingdings.
Would that be all right?
Sure, of course.
Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about?
God, her theme is very pretty. The Republic of Virginia. That's in Northern Europe, right?
I've never even heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am.
You don't say! You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. La Miroir, you're not from Virginia originally? Were you born here?
Well?
Oh, is that supposed to be a secret?
Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Virginian in public.
Image is important, I guess.
She's not all Image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
A painter in what?
She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I?
Stop while you're ahead, Trucy.
This landscape painter in sound, too, is an Image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard.
They even call you the siren of the ballad, right?
Yes, in Virginian, La Miroir means the siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was. Your pianist, Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll.
How old is he?
He's a baby.
She's 40?
Hey. Oh my god, hey.
He's very European.
I met him while singing in restaurants in Virginia. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me.
It's like a fairy tale, almost. That woman is not 40. Hey, 40 is not that old. How about that? I know a lot of people who are in their 40s who are hot as fuck. I noticed he hardly leaves your side.
Yes, well, he is blind. At first, I hesitated at dragging him across the world.
He doesn't speak English either, does he?
He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are La Miroir. Together, always.
Like Cascada. Sorry. Deep cut.
Mr. Latouche was my new manager.
New?
Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard.
Yeah, that's called a MILF. I'm an expert.
And as it turned out, my interpreter.
Interpreter? Even though you speak English? Karma, you don't know who I know. Dude, I have a friend who is an absolute MILF. She does not look like she's in her 40s, and she's like hot. And everyone in my friend group agrees. She's like gorgeous. Gorgeous, and none of us could believe that she had kids. Kids that are like living, breathing human beings, not like baby toddlers. She's hot. And she knows. She knows. We tell her. We're like, do you know? She's like, yeah.
Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have to be cancelled now.
Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Virginia too?
Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died.
I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't allowed to talk to anyone. Lack of evidence? Karma, you follow their bakery account. So, I don't want to hear about it.
Mr. Latouche was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that it has become so well known.
The siren? That's what he meant!
Huh? Apollo?
You are the siren, right, Lamuar?
That is the meaning of my name in Borginian, yes. It was the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask?
It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you.
What do you mean, important?
I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case.
How?
When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive.
What?
I heard him say something. His last words. Sirens lead sailors to their doom. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? We see this scene like 8 million times. Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Okay, I'm not repeating this a million times. Sorry. Next stream, when it shows up again, I'll do it once. He said siren! Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said.
Mr. Latouche said that? Ask the witness?
And you're the siren, Lamuar. Did you see what happened? Lamuar?
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney? Yet there have been no arrests, yes?
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think.
But Lamuar,
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
She's pleading the fifth. Damn. Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us?
I believe we are through here.
I believe so. Ayo, not that she's guilty. Hey, this is yours. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch? Yes. Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lamuar?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it.
Well, that explains the brooch we found.
It was Lamuar's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it.
So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question. Is something wrong, Apollo? What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Well, that doesn't bode well. Alright, let's move here. Will the yellow cape man ever talk to us? Whoa! Who's there now?
It's you.
Where were you? Emma. You guys are just digging into her, man. Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. Ugh, it's all your fault, you know. Oops. Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone.
What's gone?
The body, stupid. What else?
Huh?
Mr. Latouche's body has disappeared.
What?
That's not good. Oh, it's midnight. It changed the next day. Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latouche's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. I love... I love him, guys. How can you just stand there? We have to start the investigation. There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, well, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Latusse's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Bye. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Darian. See, Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. What? Geeter? Who's Geeter? That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen. This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want to talk. Wow, this sure is a... What did he call it? A sausage? No, wait, it was a pickle. And it's your pickle! I told you to stay in the room! Sorry, not much else I can say. I went to go talk to Clavier. Clavier twirling his hair off to the side. It's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snackus should do the trick nicely. Someone who's emotionally attached to 3 instruments, I feel him. Yeah, fair. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. Alright, well... I don't think there's anything I can do in here. Oh! That's a lift. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out! There's this giant lift, Trucy. That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lamuar and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Bass guitar I've had for 8 years, an acoustic guitar left to me by my grandfather before his passing, and a keyboard I bought from a really nice old dude I knew. Nice. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. Ugh. I hate ladders too, so I'm kind of with him here. It didn't look that high up from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. Ah! We found 2 things we were looking for, and 1 thing we never expected to find. Danganronpa, sorry. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Machi Tobaye. Machi's shoes are so cunty. I'm so jealous. Ooh. Hello. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding! Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tobaye, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latousse. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. I guess they had proof of some kind. What proof could possibly... Fellas... Cunty? Don't worry about it. Hey fellas. Hey fellas, can we talk about why he's at our workplace? Why did you come here? I love gay people, man. Let's go gays. Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. He was cranky. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. Bro, he has to be here to check on Pookie's mental health. He did see a man die before his eyes and now he's worried. Ari, you get it. You get me. You get me. Thank you. Oh my god. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet? The powers that be say that, given the circumstances, it could have only been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Lamuar was invited from Virginia as an ambassador of goodwill. The gaydar is breaking with these two, for real, dude. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really. Well, those are the circumstances, alright. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect? Yeah, forehead. You seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution. The enemy. Ah, right. Be normal! Be normal! What is this? Gay people are crazy! You like this honest side of him? You like this honest, no persona? You like the real version of him the best, Apollo? Do you? Do you see through his persona and want to get to know the real him more? Are you maybe one of the first people who's ever done that for him? Have you considered that your power is to look through to people's tells and that he is always messing with his bangs when he's doing his fucking persona, and that Apollo recognizes that and recognizes that he has a persona and that he... Guys, this is crazy. They're so compelling. They're so compelling, and it's awesome because they're compelling in such a different way than Phoenix and Edgeworth. Phoenix and Edgeworth are also compelling, don't get me wrong. Apollo is so... The alter ego, dude. He has a wall up to protect himself, and Apollo said, let me see that wall taken down. I want to see the real you. And has Clavier ever experienced that before? I'm unwell. I feel scammed that Edgeworth and Phoenix don't end up together. They're basically... I don't need them to be canon because by the end of AA6, they're basically married. It's fine. Anyway, I have to deliver this line now, I guess. I can't believe this line exists and I have to go be a normal member of society after this. What am I meant to do? The fics are brewing with these guys, for real. I have so many ideas. Anyway. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What did you just say? Me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. He? You mean Machi? Machi wants me? This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo! Let's get going! Right. Good luck. I'm off to question La Miroir. Oh, right. Later. I hope I'm up to this. So confused on so many levels? Why? What's confusing? Well, I just don't get it! I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible! You said that already. Machi, everything's going to be okay!
We're here for you!
Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night.
日本語しか喋れない。
Only I think this bit is funny.
Huh? ごめんなさい。日本語しか喋れなくて困ります。
That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this. In a country so far from everything he's ever known. Oh my.
Maybe Lamirar can help?
But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question Lamirar.
Well, what are we going to do?
That's, a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow.
The A6 foreshadowing, I don't know if that was on purpose, but holy shit, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I have to go hang out with my girlfriend tomorrow after this. How am I supposed to be normal and not talk about this series the entire time? I'm so grateful that I am hanging out with someone who is also an Ace Attorney fan tomorrow because I will be talking about this. In fact, she's going to get a text as soon as stream is done. I have tears in my eyes. That's crazy. I don't know if that parallel was intentional, but that's crazy. Hey, Satan. Dude, God, what the fuck? I love Apollo. I love Clavier. I love Trucy. I think that they're my favorite trio in Ace Attorney. I love Phoenix and Maya and Edgeworth, but these three, there's something about the way that these three specifically understand each other that is so compelling to me. Karma, why are you so confused? Okay, I'm gonna read an excerpt from something that I've written before. I have what's called the Clavier Gavin Manifesto, which is just like all the reasons that Clavier is a very interesting character because people in another Discord that I'm in didn't think so. And then I was like, excuse me. I wanna pull something up really fast. Clavier and Trucy have... Yeah, I did. Clavier and Trucy have one of the most underrated friendships in the entire series. I'm going to read it. There's more I want to say in the AA6 spoiler section, but please consider the parallels between the two. Trucy's birth father, Zach Gramery, also displays some pretty noticeable narcissistic traits. And Trucy is just a child who wanted to be loved and was betrayed by that person. She also takes her craft very seriously. She genuinely understands Clavier more than Apollo does in some ways. And because of that, she treats Clavier like an equal. She's always friendly with him and kind to him. And while Trucy is just friendly and kind in general too, I think that would probably mean a lot to someone like Clavier as someone who is constantly in the balancing act of keeping that mask on straight. And also, moving, like, another thing too. Phoenix didn't do anything. I'm talking about her birth father. She's adopted. Why does Clavier immediately gravitate toward Apollo?
If his first line in the game is to be believed, it's he's attracted to him, so jot that down. But outside of the attraction, we do see the mask come off for the first time when in court he says he's come to see the little boy who bested my brother. It's likely he didn't know who Apollo was upon first meeting him, just found him attractive and decided to flirt with him. But then after learning who he was, he might have felt a prick of betrayal in a way, because this new person that he immediately liked is still connected to his brother, whose betrayal he's still processing. But then Apollo bests him in court. He is Apollo. He's, he has no masks. He's upfront and genuine, and he's passionate about the law and even more so the truth. I think that Clavier might have found that refreshing. Apollo doesn't seem to be particularly fazed by or attracted to Clavier's persona. In fact, when we see Clavier drop the persona later, Apollo comments that he actually likes this version of Prosecutor Gavin better. And one more thing I want to mention before I finish the stream. Emma really does not like Clavier, and Clavier seems pretty neutral to Emma overall. What we know about Emma thus far, she's someone who is very much obsessed with facts, the true face of a situation. She's a scientist. Her hatred for Clavier seems to actually be hatred for his persona, aka the glamorous fop. It grates against the shit that she hates. Think about her reaction to how stuffy Edgeworth's car was in Rise from the Ashes. She hates the pretentious, the showy, and the fake. She disliked her own sister's persona of uppity, righteous chief prosecutor, too. I don't think we know if Emma has ever seen the real Clavier, as he's shown it to so few people. Maybe he and Emma would get along if he showed the real version of himself to her. These are just things to think about, that I think about all the time. I wrote like a 6-page manifesto about why Clavier Gavin is such an interesting character, because so much of his character is reading in between the lines. And that's in line with the game itself, which is Apollo's, perceivability, right? Yeah, Ari, I think about them a lot. I think about Clavier a lot. I fear. There is a great Clavier character study fic that has, unfortunately, spoilers for this game. So when you finish this game, it is called Sleep No More by Prince Snipe. Great fic. It's also got a splash of Clopalo in there, but it is mostly a character study of Clavier, and it's so good. I can't keep up with this. You'll get it when you're older, Karma. And I'm not even just trying to be mean. Like, your ability to understand characters and look into character development and understand character writing will improve as you get older. And it is something that I've done as a hobby for a very long time. And even, like, to an academic degree at some point. Yeah. Anyway, one day I will have a stream where I just read the Clavier Gavin manifesto on stream, because I might add to it, to be honest, at this point. But anyway, God, that made... Dude, I'm gonna cry over that. I'm gonna go wash my face and cry and then wash my face again. Thursday there should be a stream. Saturday, Sunday, the same thing should be, make it a PowerPoint. It already is. And to be fair, Karma, you've not played the full series either, so. Anyway, yeah, schedule should pretty much remain the same for now. I'm glad to hear you say that, Karma. He's very interesting to me. So you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. Oh my god, the first case of bird flu is in British Columbia. And it's only one person, but the kid is in the hospital. So please wear a mask and wash your hands. Especially my local friends. We gotta keep that shit up. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me blab about Clopalo and Clavier and Apollo and Trucy and Emma. Love them. And I will see you when I see you. Bye! Will I ever not say bye with a sing-songy voice? I don't know. Bye!